Hello everyone, Happy New Year. 900 Global is excited to introduce the Eternity. It's our latest offering in the 900 series product line, and it was designed intentionally to replace that reaction shape that we missed with the Altered being taken out early last year. We all know what happened with that ball. It's not worth discussing. Let's just keep moving forward. Some quick tech talk on the Eternity. It has the S84 Response Pearl cover, which is the exact same as the Altered Reality. And in the interest of keeping it as close as we possibly could to the Altered, we retained two of the three colors that were featured on the Alter, the black pearl and the silver pearl. It's also our first offering in the 900 Global line that has truly been released with the Reactagloss. So we've had balls that were 1500 grit polish to 4K fast to Reactagloss. This one is Reactagloss right from the get-go. And then the core is also something new, and it's something I'm very excited about. It's kind of a throwback design to the break core of the Global days of old, which was of course featured in the Break and the Black Ops and the Eagle bowling balls, which were all great for us. It's not exactly the same, but if you can go to 900global.com and check it out, you can definitely see some similarities between the old Break core and the new Epic core. Kind of that stair-step design on the top of the core definitely looks familiar. So the idea today is we've got the two bowling balls. They both have the same exact layouts. Usually what I'll do is at the test center, I'll have the house condition ran and then a sport pattern, medium, short, long, whatever. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Everyone always talks about lane surfaces and different types of oil, etc. So I've got our test center, which is pretty much perfect all the way around. Topography's great, surface is super clean, exactly what you want. I've got another center around town that has an older Pro Anvil lane, which our test center has the brand new Pro Anvil lane. The second one is a bit older Pro Anvil lane, but still a decent surface with relatively okay topography. And then the last center that I picked has a very beat up surface and very bad topography. And I even intentionally picked the worst pair in the house to shoot the videos on, just to kind of push these balls to the limit and see what they could do. So again, the first center is our test center, brand new Pro Anvil lane. Everything's pretty much perfect in terms of topography and surface. Second center, an older Pro Anvil lane, a little bit beat up on the surface, but not terrible, and moderately good topography. And then the last center, very old HPL surface, very beat up, with quite honestly horrible topography on the pair that I picked. So we're going to take these two balls out there and see what they can do. Okay, we just got done throwing the Eternity and the Altered across our 3 different centers. To quickly recap the centers, the house condition was run at all 3. The first center has a brand new Pro Anvil lane surface with great topography. The second center has a medium Pro Anvil lane surface with decent topography. And the last center has a beat up HPL surface with really bad topography. The Eternity and the Altered both performed very well across all 3 centers, as we would expect, but there were some differences between the 2, which is definitely a good thing. The Altered, on all 3 centers, I felt like I kind of had to keep it in front of me a bit more. If I went away from me a little bit too much, it would get lazy and kind of want to get forward at the break point and maybe leave a half 10 or a solid 10, something like that. The Eternity, I was able to go away from me a bit more and have confidence that the ball was going to come out of the end of the pattern correctly with enough angle to kick the corners out. On all 3 centers, I had the Eternity about 4 and 2 stronger with my feet and my eyes, which I found to be unusual, especially at the last center. I bowl league at that center. We have a lot of tournaments in my area at that center, and more times than not, I've had a Wolverine or a Burner Pearl, say, be stronger overall than what my Zen is, just simply due to the fact that the surface is so bad, the lanes transition so quick. You need that cleaner cover and cleaner core to be able to store energy correctly and create enough angle into the pocket. My Zen, my Reality, with the stronger covers and cores, they look good for about the first game, maybe not even 6 frames, something like that, and then they want to get lazy and start leaving those half corners or nose diving. So I found that to be very unique with the Eternity. The core is stronger. It does dig into the mid lane a bit more than what I saw with the Altered. So you would expect it to maybe lose energy quicker, but that wasn't the case. It started up a bit earlier, but it also kept coming, where the Altered kind of wanted to get a bit lazy down lane. So very unique, but a good thing at the same time. So make sure to check this ball out in your local VIP Pro Shop February 17th. That's the street date. And until we talk again, let's all continue to strike worldwide.